Hi guys, editing Falafel Reacts coming at you. I record the whole video and I forgot to mention what I want to mention, so I'm going to put it at the start of the video. When you're like a YouTube partner, a YouTube studio, because you're a creator, you get alerts from YouTube as to like some glitches in the system. There's always a glitch. The glitch happened to me, and I think it's happening to Chantal, and Chantal might be tweaking out over it, which is why I'm mentioning it. I'll overlay it in the video. The glitch pretty much says that there's a known issue where earnings and studio payment activity showing higher than expected, meaning I've been, on the app, it tells you how much you accumulate, like how much revenue you made and how much money YouTube will deposit into your account, because that's how much you made last month. We're getting close to the money being deposited in our account pretty soon, in like a week or so. The money, for example, in the last month in my account was supposed to be a certain number. It's doubled. It's doubled. It's showing up as more than doubled. So when I saw it, I was like, okay, it's definitely a glitch, because I know my views, it's not doubled. She's probably seeing this and absolutely freaking out. Now, YouTube has said that, this is a glitch. It's showing higher. And it's not a little bit higher. For me, it's doubled. I wonder if it's doubled across the board or also for her. So she might actually be crashing out over this. I wonder if she's going to address it, if she'll talk about it, if maybe she'd even notice. Maybe she'd even notice. But yeah, that is like a glitch right now going on in YouTube Studio, where it's telling creators double. Well, it's telling people an increase. For me, it was more than double. Insane. Insane. So I just want to add this in because guys might not know if you're not like on the creator end. And yeah, if she talks about it, then that will be interesting. Okay, bye. Back to the normal program. Hi guys, welcome back to Falafel Reacts. Thank you so much for being here on this channel where we react to gorlworld content and gorlworld scamations, scamathon, scamtron, scantrons, scamation adjacent, gorlworld adjacent content. Right now we are still tracking the movements of Foodie Beauty Chantal Marie, like any good beezer would be. We are beezers, not in like the actual true financially implicated way. We're just beezers on like a spiritual level, because we're clocked in, we're locked in, and we're paying attention to her. So what is she doing? I don't know exactly what she's doing, other than having like this extended pre-crash out before the actual crash out, the precursor to the crash out, the prelude to the crash out, the prologue, the forward, the introduction, the preface, whatever it is. That's what she's doing right now. That's what she's living right now. I'm not convinced we've gotten the full crash out yet. I think when the crash out arrives, we will know. We'll see it, we'll feel it. So, staying in tune for that. Hopefully, truly, that the crash out is something that's more for hee-haws, hee-hees and hee-haws, as opposed to like something that's actually negative, detrimental to her. I would not wish that on her at all. At the end of the day, she's a person and we want her to thrive. Listen, I want her to thrive, okay? Because what do we do on this channel? We come up with solutions. We're problem solvers, and we're very locked in and locked down into our retirement investments. So if she does all those three things, that would be a great trajectory for her life. But I'm not sure that she will, but there's always hope. We must maintain hope, okay? Especially in these times, in these days. So yes, I've gotten some new subscribers lately. So, oh my God. Hey. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys stick around. Leave me a comment, subscribe. Like, it's like so awkward. I feel like I'm begging. Like, I hate when people tell me to like and subscribe. It's like, I will do it if I want to. Why are you telling me? So like, now that I tell people that, it always just like feels a little weird. So I have become that which I detested, and I'm just gonna have to, I guess, reflect on that in my own time. In the meantime, what are we here for? We're here for this girl. Jump scare! Jump scare! Yeah, okay. And if you guys in the comments get a little too crazy, look, I have something for you. Okay? Okay?
Don't talk to me!
Okay? If you guys start pissing me off,
I gave my cats away for you.
This is the one that I really play when you guys start pissing me off. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So don't start. I will be using the AI feature to skip around and move around like in the video. We will be reacting to her Indian food for loneliness LOL 53-minute and 31-second live stream. Shorter than normal, so it feels doable, it feels manageable, and I'm just watching straight from her. from her channel directly. I have the live chat set up to watch, and if I move around, it is intentional because I'm using the AI summary feature on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, God, for implementing that. Well, God via the YouTube algorithm. Is it God's work? I don't know. Debatable. Well, anyways, here we are. No. I want to take you guys back. I want to take you guys back. The noises. The noises. Ya Allah. Ah!
Sorry.
Ah! Hey, girl.
Hey, Karina.
Okay, the filters are filtering. The eyeliner is eyelining. The hair is hairing. The bun is bunning. The chin is chinning. Oh. Girl, grab your water. It's not Ramadan yet. Grab your water. Yeah. The way that she starts the streams are always very
Hey,
entertaining.
strawberries. Love you.
Imagine me starting a live stream of Falafel Fridays. Hey, strawberries. Imagine that as an actual non-ironic start to a live stream. We don't have to imagine. I guess we just witnessed it, but it's giving unprepared. It's giving show up to class prepared. Where's your number 2 pencil? Where's the study guide that you completed? Show up prepared. Where's the briefcase? Where's the power suit?
Kiki.
Are we gonna have a Kiki? Doesn't seem like it.
Hey, Sputnik. My eye makeup? No.
She's already high out of her mind. Holy moly. I had her at normal speed. My bad. My bad.
Leah and Jenny.
Nah.
Jealous of what?
Nah.
Harley Star. Thank you. Dangling. YouTube lover. Nitty.
Dangling?
Tracy.
Dangling? What's dangling? Who's dangling? Dangling.
Fernanda. Everyone's going too fast, but hi. I feel better. I'm still pretty sick.
Okay.
My cat is acting very strange. Look at my little pigtail.
I'm sorry, I'm about to get mean. I'm about to get rude. This bitch has still not named the cat that she bought from an illegal breeder, like a basement breeder, backyard breeder. This bitch. Still not. I'm glad you're able to just like find joy and humor in this though, like throwing your ginormous self back. Oh my God. Someone left me a comment saying that it's very unusual for kittens especially to be as docile and like not, you know, like mischievous, like how puppies and like smaller animals, things like humans, even babies, or not baby, like as toddlers. Like it's very strange for a kitten to be like that docile and not, you know, like mischievous, I guess is the best word I can think of. And it makes sense that would be the case, but that for Chantal, it's not the case. Because we know the aura that she gives off, it is so nasty. It is vile. It is stenchful, okay? So that, I mean, animals, cats and dogs, like 100%, I believe that they have very, very strong senses. And they pick up on people's vibes and auras. And her aura is being clocked as downright nasty.
So bald. Hey, carefree Leopold. Salah's living his life. That's where he is.
And you're mad about it. And you're mad about it. And you're mad about it because you're a hater. You're actually a hater. Let this man live his damn life. Mind you, on this channel, we are equal opportunity haters. We hate the girls and people adjacent to them. We do not, here on Falafel React, we don't make excuses to the people adjacent or around the girls, especially when they're new on scene. We are particularly wary of when they're new on scene, okay? And just because they get into like little kerfuffles with the girls, it's not the enemy of my enemy is my friend. No, your proximity to problematic behavior makes you problematic yourself. So Salah, all this to say, Salah is also a smooth-brained loser, pathetic, weirdo, has a lot of issues he obviously needs to work out, has never had a job, is a scammer. So all those things are true about him. But having said all that, like, okay, you left him. You dumped him, or realistically, he dumped you. But you're trying to make it seem like you had this like amazing, really, really healthy, like more affectionate than ever divorce. Leave the damn man alone. But you can't, can you? Because he's forcing you to put him on the payroll. And he's the one in your chat doing all kinds of like unmodding, timing out people, blocking people. You're pathetic, Chantal. For that, you are so pathetic. Like, why are you giving this man the time of day? Why are you giving him a penny? Like, it's over. It's over. In all the ways and all the times that he's humiliated you, and you're still running with this, that's how sad and pathetic you are. This is why you ran to Canada for the Western freedoms. Now you have access to everything you want. This is what you're doing.
White couch, white walls. It's Kareem, I'll have you know. It's not white. No.
The audacity, and I've said it before, I'll say it again, the audacity to buy cream-colored furniture when one of your hallmarks is shitting up and down the hallway, shitting on the bed and sleeping in it, puking in the sink, using a ladle, all of the pucation, the shitation of it all of that in the cream couch.
I ordered a feast, and I hope I can taste it, because otherwise...
Oh, the Indian food.
Don't annoy me today. I'm just warning you. Just don't effing annoy me. I woke up today.
Okay, toddler vibe, starting off strong. Okay, like no emotional maturity, no emotional regulation. Okay. Don't annoy me today. Or what? Or what? Do you have the sound bites to actually threaten? Because when I come here and I make threats to my audience, I have the sound bites to back it up. Like, I will play Salah Slav for you guys because I know if you guys mess with me, it's not, I don't just give blanket ultimatums. I have something to back it up. What are you gonna back it up with?
I woke up today in the middle of the night and I full on could not breathe. Like, I had a panic. Like, I just realized, like, in the middle of the night, like, I live alone. Like, if I die, nobody will know.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, yeah, I mean that, but that's true for a lot of people. That's true in a lot of, and also that can happen like regardless, right? Like, okay, no, I don't think. Okay, I'm rethinking what I said. I don't think that's true for a lot of people. I think she is trying to make the connection that living alone means you don't have friends, you don't have family, you don't have a community, you don't have a found family, you don't have people that check in on you, you don't check in on people, you're not responsible for others. Incorrect. That's wrong. That is not the case. I would say most people that live alone, and in fact, most of my friends that live alone, they are so grounded in their community. Like, they are more social than I am. They are more social than a lot of people. Actually, I would say that my girlfriends, the ones that live alone, are more social than the ones that are married and have kids, in my opinion, and like in my observation. So I don't think that's necessarily true. I think most people, honestly, when they live alone, they go through a period, and speaking for myself as someone that has before lived alone and now does not, you go through a period where it's rough and you complain about lots of the similar things that Chantal complains about. And then you start to like make more excuses to go out, to, like do things, to meet people. And then all of a sudden, like you're responsible for this, and then you have this job, and then you're volunteering here, and then you have this friend, and then you have like weekly brunch with the girls, and you have this and you have that. So you do have check-ins with people and phone calls and the FaceTimes and all of that. I think that's true for most people. That's not to say that there can't be seasons of one's life where you're just kind of like seasonal depressioning it at home for like 3 or 4 months, okay? But she has such a rigid binary way of thinking. I live alone and I will forever not have any kind of community. And then the other end of the spectrum is I have to be in Syria and be miserable with too many people around me, even though I'm insecure and I don't like people observing me or noticing me. So I don't think those two have to be true. And I also think that her immediately going to like this morbid space, I don't know, that's like always spooky when someone like envisions themselves in that way. Like, she really needs to get her health in order is what I'll say about that.
I cannot die alone. I need to.
Well, listen, in this world, according to my religious beliefs, not everyone's but mine, we come into this world alone and we leave this world alone. And all we have left at the end of it is the goodness that we imparted and is the way that we made people feel. And hopefully we've done good that lives on after us, so that whenever people think of us, it's fondly and it's of the good deeds that we left behind or that we've done. I don't know. Something tells me she's not that reflective. I could be wrong. Listen, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I bring this up in like some other videos too. Like every time she talks about Islam or her like spiritual religious journey, she'll talk about the hijab. That is one of the things she's very fixated on. And then otherwise she'll whistle blow in ways that of like the misogyny, the this, the that just the very stereotypical, uneducated views of Islam is what she'll peddle and what she'll talk about. And she doesn't talk, conveniently, she leaves out some of the best parts of Islam, like how we are instructed to contemplate our own mortality so that we can really think about what we want to do while we are on this earth and how we want to leave it. She's not doing that. Everything that I just said about like coming from nothing and leaving into nothing, and we have to think about like the good deeds that will live on after us. That's a whole part of Sharia law, of sadaqah jariyah. Like we are instructed and obligated to do, you know, within our power and our means, to do things that will live on after us, that will like leave like goodness in the world after us. How come she doesn't talk about that in Islam? Why is it always about the most superficial, dumbass shit? Honestly.
Have like a life partner. Hey, Watchman Jack, welcome to my birthday person, please. Welcome, thank you. Hey, Saber.
Yeah, there's also no guarantee of that, right? Like you can be with someone and then it doesn't work out after like 20 years, 15 years. So I guess it's good to always go into it. Certainly, I think the person I'm with is my life partner, but just realistically, you can't ever know, right? Because like, I don't know, people freak out. People freak out, things happen. But I get what she's saying, like the intention of being with someone that is your life partner. Well, what to that, Chantal, I will say, what do you bring to the table, okay? What, I'm not saying that any of the men that you've bought online have been like, I'm not going to defend them, I'm not going to back them up. There's, in fact, a lot of really negative, nasty, disgusting things I can say about them that would be reflective of them and their personalities and their realities. But I won't, because I don't even want to give them the time of day. But like seriously, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring that would make someone say, okay, I want this person to be my life partner? Because once you upgrade your game in terms of empathy, interpersonal, I'm not even talking about looks. I'm not like, that is like the last thing I will get to, although that is a part of it. But your ability to connect with other people, your ability to have conversations about different things, or to, even if you can't have a conversation about something, your ability to show genuine interest in another human being on any level. Your care for animals. Can you like work on that? Can you improve that? Just your ability to, like, you were married, okay, allegedly, by your words, married and in love with Salah. You lived in his family's house. You moved across the world to live in the Middle East for him. What did you actually do to learn about Muslim and Arab culture, the culture that he was from and that you lived in? Did you attempt to immerse yourself amongst other Arab women? No. Did you attempt to take some kind of like Arabic language class? No. Did you attempt to even like go to the mosque and like make a community of other Muslim women, maybe to help teach you, or like even like other, like, doesn't have to be Arab women. They could have been like women living in like outside of the diaspora, or like Muslim but not Arab, like also new to Kuwait. Like that, you met a Filipino lady, right? Like when you were feeding the cats or whatever somewhere in Kuwait. Did you make an effort to do any of that? No. No. You somehow give up the entirety of yourself for a man and also give nothing and bring nothing to the table. You give up everything that is superficial, the entirety of your superficial self, but you don't do anything to actually develop yourself that would make someone say, I want this person to be a life partner. And because you don't do any of that, you then lose the ability to expect that from someone else. I'm sorry, you don't get that. And so you attract the kind of people that you are, which is scamming in nature. Scammers and grifters.
Can I block everyone? Like how?
Bitch.
My hair. Life alert bees. Hey, Carrie. Why? The cat will eat your face. She's acting so funny. She's like, she basically does this thing now where she's super shy. It's like a shy thing. It's not, I don't think it's fear.
Super shy.
She's so
super
shy.
shy.
I think I'm gonna name her Normal because she's dumb like Normal. Like she's a dumb cat. She's so cute. She's weird. She's scratching furniture. That's a good.
She's dumb. Your cat is you? You are calling another living being dumb? You're saying the cat is dumb? The kitten is dumb? There's a lot I could say about that, but it's already been said on this channel, so I'll move on.
Inside. My furniture will be crap in a year. So she's scratching the furniture. And at night, she just like, it's her time, man. You have to get over this. Oh, carefree, it's hard, man. It's hard. I go to bed alone, I wake up alone, I feel like I have no purpose in life, basically.
Well, I would say that that feeling is a reflection of your reality. You have given your life and yourself no purpose. You have not contemplated that. You've not. There's been like no character development in you, and based off of the stories that you tell us of your childhood and information that we can only have access through you, there's been like no greater character development at all from your teens to adulthood, from your 20s to your 30s, from your 30s now into your 40s. So you have manufactured a life devoid of meaning outside of the dopamine hits that you get. That's it. So of course, this is what you will be left in. To the whole thing of I go to sleep alone, I wake up alone. That's all you complained and bitched about and fantasized in Syria. You conflated Syria with the loss of freedom, and you conflated Canada and the Western world with having all the freedom and the privacy and the alone time. They just don't get it. Like when you're Canadian, when you're from the Western world, like our privacy is really important to us. Stupid Arabs don't understand the concept of privacy. They just don't get it like we do in the Western world. Okay, bitch, now you got it. What are you gonna do with it? What are you doing with it? You're complaining and bitching again.
Yeti is cute too. Yeti? Sunset or teardrop? Double-sided tape, get a roommate. My purpose is paneer. No, that's such a shallow existence.
No, that's like the truth. Maybe that was meant as a joke, but no, I think that's true. You have manufactured a life for yourself where your existence is based off of food. That's the dopamine hit you get from food, from illicit substances, from being love bombed by a man, from attention on the internet. That's it. From the dopamine hits of all of those combined, that is now the meaning of your life. And so you've identified that as an issue and you seemingly do not like it and you don't enjoy it, to no surprise to like any otherwise functional, well-adjusted adult. But now that you've identified this as a problem, what are you going to do? What are you going to do to improve it? What are you going to do to change it? What?
No way, lazy. Yin's life. Hey, what's up, Yins? Hey, fella. I'm alone also 27 years. Sorry to hear that, Carefree. How are you coping, okay? No, I still cough. Your purpose is to entertain us. I only like to exist shallow. I have purpose. Right, my purpose, exactly. Like, I have to make a purpose and I don't know what the hell to do. Well, I should just be grateful with whatever I get to do. I wanted this life.
No, you don't listen. I'm saying listen as if she's here. I'm like getting frustrated with her. You don't have to, by the way, accept the reality of your situation. You truly don't. You don't like, okay, there is merit in what she's saying. Like, I should be grateful for what I have. And I think that's great. That's a really good mindset to have. But at the same time, this doesn't have to be it. Okay. Like, yes, you can be grateful for like waking up, for being here, for being present, all of that. That's great. And then this is what I don't like about my life. This is what I want to change it. And then just do that. Just implement that. And I've said it before. It doesn't have to be all at once. It can be incremental. And someone saying like your purpose is to entertain us. There is like, that is one of the most frustrating parts about the girls that I have always felt. And it's honestly increased since having my own channel and garnering my own audience, even though it's like fractional compared to them, right? Like the viewers, the audience, the amount of money I make on my channel is like pennies compared to what they make. What is so frustrating to me is them seemingly taking for granted how much access to influence, to money, to making their like whole-time gig on the internet, they could really absolutely transform their lives. And I feel like they take it so for granted and they are so lazy about it and they're blinded. Like she has over 100,000 subscribers, Chantal. That is a massive audience. I think sometimes on the internet we're so used to people like operating like the millions, and that like it doesn't seem like a lot. 100,000. Imagine, try to picture 100,000 human beings. Okay, I cannot even picture 1,000 people, let alone 100,000. You have over 100,000 people. Okay, I know that's not exactly how many views you get, but now that you're in Canada, your videos are getting 10 to 15,000 views. Again, Chantal, try to picture 10 to 15,000 people. You don't have to leave your house to make money. You can stay in your house. People will pretty much watch you even with the camera off. Do you not understand the sheer privilege of that? Especially like as things in the world seemingly get worse and the economy gets worse and everything is just like more difficult and harder and inflation, all this and that. You still have your audience. You still have people that are tapped in. You still have beezers. You give them nothing in return and you still have people like joining memberships. You have people sending you money via PayPal because they want to bypass the 30% withholding that YouTube does from your account. Do you not, my stomach is like rumbling if you guys hear it. It's my stomach because I'm hungry. But like, do you, I guess she really doesn't understand how valuable that is. I guess she really doesn't know how to operate within that. But if she just put in a little bit more effort to like make her whole thing like more of a professional operation, more intentional, she could upscale her life so much, you guys, like so much. And it's so annoying that her own audience has to tell her like, your job is to entertain us. Like, we're giving you ideas, instead of her sitting down for 5 minutes a day just brainstorming ideas for her channel. Like, are you, it is very, by the way, her work online is extremely low effort because she doesn't have to do any editing. She doesn't do thumbnails. She's not trying to optimize SEO. She's not doing hashtags. She's not like, you know, overlaying things that she mentioned in the video. She's not like keeping up with her descriptions. Extremely low effort. As low effort as clicking a button. That's all she does. She clicks a button and then YouTube does the rest. This low effort, and by the way, I'm not saying like you have to put in more effort to earn that money, okay? Like there is something to be said about that at the beginning, but whatever. Like I'm not gonna say you have to go through this, you know, process to justify your earnings, but my point is she does such low effort and she gets so much in return. And if she just tweaked that a little bit and changed her mindset about it a little bit, her life could be completely transformed.
Life like so badly. Christmas decorations my mom brought me. You guys want to see them? How I really felt in Syria. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I just kind of got in a routine near the end though, like not a healthy one because I would sleep in late and like.
Okay, so what you normally do anywhere, regardless of time zone.
You know, a lot of the time be awakened by somebody coming by to visit. So I'd make coffee, make breakfast for Salah.
Well, because people operate on like normal circadian rhythm hours, unless they're doing like second or third shift or something like that. But it sounds like in Syria, everyone was just operating normal circadian. My baby hairs are crazy. I just realized they're sticking out. So like they operate on normal hours. So like, yeah, it's gonna seem disturbing to you when, and you used to stay up until like 6 a.m. and then go to sleep. That's when people are getting up. That's when the vegetable cart guy is getting up, going through the streets, trying to sell his fruits and his veggies. So yeah, to you, that's gonna seem weird.
Julia, give her water, breakfast, pettings. Then like I would do what I had to do, and then like I would want like my time would be like, you know, watching movies, shisha, and making food. Like I had to pretty much make my comfort foods a lot of the time.
Oh no, what a tragedy. In a country with a high rate of food insecurity, you had the luxury of having access to ingredients constantly and making foods that you wanted. Wow, that is so sad. Here's the smallest violin in the world for you. Bitch, be serious.
My own toilet, yeah. Please unblock Stephanie. Does nothing. Oh, thank you. But you're not blocked, Stephanie. Just remember all his family members coming. Yeah, but I do love his family. Like, that's not, you know.
Oh, you do. You're priming to go back to Syria, aren't you? Aren't you? Okay, you know what? If you want to be a dumbass, be my guest. You won't find me intervening in any way, shape, or form. You want to be a dumbass and go be that, live that, do that. Yes. But let me just remind you that this is the same family that you came online crying. If anything happens to me, it'll be them. And yeah, she was implying. That's what she was implying about the same family. Complaining about them constantly, degrading them, and making them the butt of your joke. Oh, if they want to have a bunch of kids that they can't even take care of, that's what you came on a few live streams ago. You were saying if they want to have a bunch of kids that they can't even take care of, implying that they're functioning like a welfare system, as if Syria didn't go through everything it went through, ignoring all of the wars, everything that Syria has gone through, that you should know more about than anyone else, having lived there, having immersed yourself with people, with like survivors of that. So you want both, don't you? You want to be able to humiliate them, to ridicule them, to talk shit about their culture, about their religion, while simultaneously fetishizing men of that culture, while simultaneously fantasizing about being the Arab girl baddie that you never will be able to be, while simultaneously saying, no, they were actually so nice to me. They were so nice to me. Bitch, at this point, they don't want you. You think they're going to receive you if you come back? They had a go away party, not a going away, as you guys pointed out in the comments of the last video. They had a go away party. They had a bitch get your ass out and never come back party. And you think, and that, by the way, that wasn't the party. That was like the pre-party. The actual party started when your plane landed in Montreal. That's when the real party started in Dara.
Sometimes, like, people just, I don't know.
What?
Thank you, Saber.
Finish a thought. Finish a thought, okay?
Nothing will progress if you just sit and get high as balls. I know, it's just because I'm sick and I'm really, like, you know.
No.
I do love his
No.
family. Hey, Monica.
The fact that you have to convince even your own beezers is crazy.
They were so kind to me all the time.
Coined? They were coined? They were coined to your dumb ass? Where are the cousins? Where were the cousins? Where were his sisters? I'm just thinking, if I went back home and any one of my cousins or my siblings was caught up with someone like this, and I knew that she had an online platform, I would be shady. I would be messy. I would turn into one of the side characters in the gorlworld. You know, like Tammy? I would become Tammy. The farms, making my own channel, dropping the YouTube shorts with like the unrelated music in the background and like the spinning texts. Like, I would become that so quickly. So quickly. I would drag her ass.
Don't date. Why would I? I'm not dating anyone. Like, ever.
She's on the dating apps. 100% guaranteed she's on the dating apps.
Like, what? No.
This is her 1.5 times speed.
Stardust. Chantel Stinky Jeff. I felt like I had more of a purpose there because I did have a purpose there.
What was your purpose?
Even if it was a gender role, I still had a role, you know?
This stupid bitch. This stupid bitch. You see, that's what I said. She'll only talk about religion and culture in like in a very narrow, simple-minded, stupid, uneducated way. I'm not saying that there are no gender roles in Arab society. There are gender roles there, as do exist everywhere else in the world. But like that, that's like her obsession. That's her obsession, is the hijab. And we saw this when she came along with the hijab. I just want to be a modest Arab woman because in Islam, women are... No, actually not in Islam. In Islam, women are jewels that are to be protected. I feel like I've like talked about this topic and refuted it ad nauseum with her. Oh my God.
I felt kind of proud after a while, you know, like, oh, there's people coming over. All right, I get to make them happy. So I would start like taking pride in making little coffee trays and putting little different cookies and chocolates every time.
First of all, you stupid, ignorant, dumb bitch, to try to suggest that that is like the meaning of life and happiness for an Arab woman. No, your brain is so like diluted. Your brain has shrunken so much. It's been so damaged from your type 3 diabetes, like from your eating habits, from your lifestyle, that doing little things like that makes you feel happy because you've regressed. Your brain has devolved. Okay. But what if I were to tell you that most Arab women, especially in the Levant region, are very educated, are and have been for decades fighting back against gender stereotypes, are working and having their own families, are choosing not to have families if they don't want to. They don't all wear hijab. How about this? They're not even all Muslim. Contemplate that. They have their own careers, they have their own jobs. Mind you, while living under duress, while living under stress that you cannot imagine, living under dictatorships, living in places and having to take care of their families when there's high food insecurity. Things that you cannot even contemplate, things that you bitch about all the time. The power's out. Well, you have generators. A lot of people don't have generators. So just because, here's the thing, Chantal, you were given what you could handle, okay? You were given claps and praises for what you could handle. And all that you physically and mentally could handle was arranging cups on the tray and then serving it to people. That's all you could handle. Okay? And let me make this very clear. That is not at all the standard for Arab women, okay? That is not the epitome of my success in life, okay? Nor is that the epitome of success for every other Arab woman I know living in the diaspora and living back home. That's just you. So don't mistake that for a cultural norm. That's just you being given no more than you could physically and mentally handle.
Or if I would cook, I would just know in my brain to make extra because there might probably be somebody that wants to eat it too. You think I thought that I was miserable doing that stuff, but after a while now, you can start serving people.
Bitch, you were miserable and complaining till the very last day.
Rudolph, what does it do? Speak. Aw. Merry Christmas. Is that haram? I have a Christmas pillow, so I'll move this one.
I mean, do you even care if it's haram or not? Like, genuinely, do you even care? Because there's so much nuance to this, okay? First of all. And are you even Muslim? Because, like, am I going to lecture you and it doesn't even apply to you? Because if it doesn't apply to you, then just do what you want. It doesn't apply to you. I'm not going to argue about that. But I don't know. If you genuinely, like, obviously you can't participate in the holiday and genuinely believe the meaning of the holiday and still call yourself Muslim. I mean, you could. In this day and age, you can do that if you want. But it would take a lot of cognitive dissonance. Now, I participate. You guys know I celebrate Halloween, and for me, it's a very important community event, and I like to do local community things, and I like giving out candy to kids because for me, that is how I participate in it. I don't assign any kind of like spirituality or religious aspect to it, and so for me, it's not a big deal. Now, other more like strict Muslims might actually think that what I do is haram. That's just for me. For me, it's not a big deal. Okay. Same thing with Christmas. My in-laws are Catholic, and so they take Christmas very seriously. And so to that extent, I participate. And I even, as long as I'm in town, I go to midnight mass because for me, any house of worship is like a holy place. And so I'm happy to do that. And that's like just called being respectful of other people's like cultures. And I also give gifts and I receive gifts. Now, when I'm sitting there Christmas morning and we're exchanging that, do I genuinely believe in the meaning of Christmas as it would to like my Catholic in-laws? No, we don't like share that. But I understand that this is something important and meaningful to them. And I want to be able to participate. And I'm not just going to sit there and receive gifts and not give them. Okay. And on top of that, in Islam, honoring your parents is extremely important. And that trumps pretty much everything else. So my husband has to make sure that he is honoring the traditions of his in-laws. Again, he doesn't have to, like, he does not believe in actually what Christmas celebrates, but he wants to be respectful and is respectful of his parents and the traditions that they celebrate. And so that is the capacity in which we celebrate. Do I have a tree in my house? No. Have I before? Yeah. But again, it doesn't like, these external things to me as a Muslim are not what makes, or like, that has no bearing on my Islam, because my Islam is largely internal. And it manifests mostly externally in my behaviors, in my life choices, and things that I refuse to do or refuse to participate in. And again, it's different for everyone. I'm not speaking on all Muslims. There's a lot of Muslims that would think, for example, not wearing a hijab is a sin. Okay, I don't participate in that. That's like, to me, makes no sense. Okay, so again, like, I'm not saying that I speak on all Muslims. I'm just speaking from my worldview and from like the most popular most like widely accepted, more liberal Muslims, especially ones living in the diaspora, but honestly, like not uncommon to those living back home. Okay. And in a lot of villages in Palestine, Muslims and Christians live together. And like in Bethlehem, all of Bethlehem is decorated in like nativity. And there are still Muslims living there. And they will celebrate in the capacity that like they want to support their like Christian neighbors or like their friends or family members. So like that is a thing, that is a concept. Okay. Not every Arab is Muslim, and not every Muslim Arab fits into the stereotype that you may have. So I say all of that to add context to what she's doing, knowing that she really doesn't give a shit. Knowing that she's like barely even practicing Islam in any other way or capacity. So like I don't think she cares, okay? And I also don't think that buying a Rudolph pillow is like a sin.
Oh, Saber. Sorry. Oh, there's this. Oh my god.
I mean, she's literally high out of her mind, okay? And in Islam, that is not okay. You're not supposed to take substances that alter your state of mind unless medically it's required, like a prescription or something like that. But you're not supposed to, like, certainly not for any kind of hedonistic reasons. And so it's like, it's kind of a moot point to even have this conversation. Like, is this pillow problematic? Well, the bitch is high out of her mind. So I don't really know.
Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Oh,
I don't know, girl. I don't know. I honestly don't like any of this stuff because it's like consumerist. It's like chuggy. It's I don't have any kind of seasonal decor in my house.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to put them away. North Pole. That's cute.
Okay.
This is so cute. Thank you, Smithers. I need shelf, eh?
Also, a lot of Muslims I know, especially during the holiday season, they like to volunteer because it's a holiday that like we don't celebrate, or otherwise like it's not like, I don't mind if I have to like go into work or whatever. So like for example at work, I'm always happy to like work around those times because I'm not celebrating it, so I'm happy to have other people that do celebrate it have that time off. And also it's a great opportunity to volunteer because again, most people would want to be with their families for the holiday that they celebrate, and so I find that a lot of Muslims in the diaspora like to step up in that way and give their time, especially like you know, putting together like holiday meals for people that are experiencing homelessness, or just like participating in like at community events that are already in place that are either like handing out meals or like making meals or anything like that. So would she ever ponder that? No.
Baba Noel? Doesn't work. Maybe it needs batteries. What's this? What the fuck?
Someone in the chat asked if she had
that's-
renter's insurance. That would be an extremely responsible, good thing to do. I don't think she does.
It's nice. I probably won't use this.
One of her comments says, "Have you ever had a sit and spin playset as a kid?"
I'm gonna wrap it. I'm so confused between cultures and religions. Seriously. It's so
Listen, I guarantee you that the whole Christmas thing is not the crux of your confusion. I guarantee, like, be confused about the right stuff, okay? You cannot let the seasonal decor, you can't use that as an excuse for you being confused. Just be honest. Just say that I want to indulge all of my vices. I want to be as hedonistic as I want. I don't want to have to think about any of the self-reflective aspects of Islam. I don't want to have to live by the virtues of like patience and restraint and self-control and thoughtfulness. I don't want to have to live by any of those values, but I like wearing a hijab because it kind of makes me feel like, first of all, it hides my fatness and it hides the insecurity that I have as to my weight and my hair and my chin. And I also like that it makes me feel a little exotic. Just say that that is That's like the reality for you, because I don't believe that you are actually confused. Like if you are out here actually having like genuine like theological like, oh my god, like there is this very specific difference between Islam and Christianity that I'm just like, it cannot be explained to me. Like I don't under like, if you were having those actual discussions, I would have way more respect for that, way more, because I'm like, okay, well, you're clearly critically engaging with both theologies and you have genuine questions, and at the end of the day, like, seek out your own resources and make the decision for yourself, because religion is very personal. And even though I'm Muslim, I'm not going to be out here like, do what you want. At the end of the day, do what you want. But if you try to use my religion and my culture as like a little costume to dance and to sing and to come online and to drink, eat bacon, be high, all of this, and then still claim that you're something, just don't be shocked when someone has criticism, okay? Like, just don't.
You. Would this be a good table to eat on right now? Have you in there? I think the film's cute. It's cozy. It lights up. They're beyond inspirational. Space buttons. Space donut holes. Not even.
Yeah, someone in her chat, cow fat, telling her, I suggest reading the Quran and the Bible if you're confused. That is great advice. Go to the primary source, read it for yourself, decide. Like, these are questions and things that people contemplate sometimes for decades, for like even their entire life. I fear that's too much to ask of her.
Hey, Harper. Thanks, Carrie. Yeah. Kitchen countertop. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Spin and spin. No.
No.
Bake some cookies. Yes. Hey. You celebrate Christmas and you're not Christian? There you go. It's hot there. Greetings from Punta Arenas. Color share. No, you're not block recommend. Hold on a second. I ordered food, but I don't think I'll be able to taste it.
So then that's a great opportunity to not order food.
Yeah, and she does play. She likes to knock things.
Ugh, I can't with the silence and the black screen. Okay, she got our food.
So I have sugar-free cherry.
Okay, great choice, I guess.
Here's my order. I've had enough to share with the class. Yes. Oh my god.
She is so slow, and she's at 1.75 speed. Okay, this is the speed at when I usually make her this fast. You guys will complain. I feel like you won't be complaining. I feel like you won't be complaining because she's so dreadfully slow.
Let me pack this. Chicken?
I'm sure all the food is gonna look so good to me because I'm really hungry right now.
Butter chicken? Ooh, yummy. Oh no. Hi. Do you have any news paper? No. In Syria, I had those plastic things. Remember those? That's okay.
Oh, like,
Yeah, the couches.
like you're worried you're gonna make a mess? Just don't. Is she gonna eat from the actual plate? Is she gonna eat from, like, you know, the family? They give you like a family portion size, and you're supposed to like put it out in a plate. And if you get hungry, you add a bit more. But start off with that.
Cream.
What'd you order? Show me the food. I'm
I don't know
hungry.
what I got. I forgot. Oh, vegetables. These are
Food
samosas.
haul.
The sauce.
Oh, okay. That was good.
Yes, darling.
Samosa.
Beauty bites all around.
Wait, where's the... She couldn't wait to get her grubby paws on it. And she's looking to the side. Hold up. I'm going to slow it down a little because we really need to take this in. But, like, unplate the rest of your food. Set up the rest of your food. Like, Bismillah. Like, pause. Okay, don't say Bismillah if you're not Muslim. You don't have to. I mean, do whatever you want, but... Oh, my God.
Yes.
No mindfulness before the meal. Just chowing right down. Okay.
Yes, darling.
Darling.
Beauty bites all around.
Look at the eyes. Look at the... Why? Why? There's no one around you. When you're in the car, I get it because you're insecure and you're looking at people left and right. You're at home alone. Where's the rest of the food?
Put a blanket.
Zooted. Exactly. She's zooted.
Drop like 101. McGregor candy. I need to get by on my existence.
True.
veggie. Isn't that pillow cute? Okay.
So can you taste it or what, girl? What's the verdict?
Okay, this is a vegetable dish. I have no idea what it is. So let me show you.
She must have the big C, right?
What the hell is this?
Yeah, what the hell is that?
It's like big balls of something.
Oh, that looks good. I mean, look, curry. Curry's good, right?
And I got some garlic naan. Garlic naan. So let me...
The best naan is the Peshwari naan with the coconut. Oh, like sweet. So good.
try this.
Yeah, you know, spicy food probably is good when you're feeling sick, but I would also think like maybe pho or ramen, like a spicy curry, maybe something that's more broth based.
Looks like what I scooped up. Oh my god, yum.
Oh, so she can taste. Like it, okay, can she genuinely taste or is like her brain doing the tasting for her? The side profile is insane.
Oh my god. What is this? It's like potato? What the fuck? I'm in heaven.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, see that's what I was saying. The dopamine hits. That is the meaning of her life. That is the meaning that she has attached to her life is the dopamine hit. She's now in heaven. You see how she was feeling crabby the first half hour of the stream? Now she's in heaven. Now that she got the dopamine hit and satisfied her food addiction, now she's in heaven. Okay.
Thank you.
There's no way that she's not making a mess with like, because she's not, there's no plate, there's nothing.
Cat. There's no way. I don't know about this one, but. Am I okay? Thanks, T-Bot.
Yeah. No, you're not.
Yes, I'm.
No, you're not.
No paneer this time. No, I won't return her.
You have before. Don't be, oh, oh, oh. She's in heaven. She's in heaven. This right now. It's too much. It's too much, but this is her heaven. You will return her. You've done worse for less. You've done the same exact thing before too.
It's for her to just be eating.
She looks so unhappy here. She looks so terribly unhappy, right? Like she looks empty. It is like I mean it's obviously very, very pathetic, but it's also very, very sad.
Thanks, Angel's Beauty. Yeah.
Oof.
Oh my goodness. Really carefree?
Canadian in her chat, 100%. People say you're not naming her because you don't want to get attached. Yep. The hell? Carefree says, can I offer to pay for a car rental for 2 weeks for you, Chantal? That's what I'm saying. Like, these girls do not understand, like, the privilege that they are in having this audience, having an audience of people, especially her beezers. They are so parasocial that someone is offering to pay for 2 weeks of a car rental for her. And Carefree has been, like, a big donor of hers. So I think it's true. I think she really would do it.
Oh, you don't have to do that, love. That would be expensive.
You'll take it though. Okay, second mimosa. No, not a mimosa, a samosa. Yes, I would like to do that for you. It might help you with everything. Girl, no, don't enable. This is called enabling. Wow. I mean, there are a lot of enablers in the world, right? But this is enabling as opposed to figure it out yourself. You have access. And I actually misspoke in my last video. I said that when I was talking about how much money she makes, I was saying that she makes a few thousand per video. I meant a few hundred per video. And I think that monthly she's making $5,000 to $7,000. $5,000 to $7,000 a month for the little effort that she puts in is amazing. Okay. It is actually amazing. And it could be scaled up way more because YouTube is very much the more effort you put in, the more you'll get out of it, the more money you'll get out of it at the beginning. So she could definitely scale that up. So this is called enabling her poor finances, her poor decision making, because she has the money to rent a car. She has the money to go to the doctor. She's choosing to hold on to it for illicit substances and food. Eat your feelings. Yep, that's what she's doing.
Yeah, you really don't have to carefree. Honestly, 2 weeks of a car would be like, I don't even know, maybe 1,000.
You can make that. That's half of what you make in a month. I mean, it's a waste of money. Save the money and get yourself a beater car. But how are you going to say you don't have to do that? But then here's the estimate of how much.
I cannot name the cat right now.
The jaw click, yeah. Why can't you name it? Why not? Why not? Or her, right? It's a girl. Why not? Why can't you?
Hi.
No, tell me.
Hey, Melanie.
Hate the cat, uh-huh.
Wow. Wow, okay. I can let you know, carefree, but anytime you don't want to, it's okay, too. Don't worry. Hey, potty meat. I know, people are stressing me out, like, it's totally my cat. So, I get to name her.
Oh no, you're experiencing stress as an adult? You'll be fine. You'll manage. You'll be fine. And this whole, it's my cat. Okay, just like, first of all, don't say that it's my cat. You have, like, claiming ownership of a living creature does not absolve you of certain responsibilities. And it also certainly does not absolve you of criticism when you put everything online and you run your mouth about all of your pets. And you show us, and you give us the content. You give us the content about how you neglect and abuse your animals, and so we will respond.
Right?
Grown people obsessing over a cat not having a name. What the actual F? Listen, we're all grown and we're all sat here for the train wreck. So I don't know. I don't know that any of us are better than any other people right now, except perhaps the people that don't neglect and abuse animals versus the people that do, that have a demonstrated filmed history of neglecting and abusing animals. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to cut it. I'm gonna have to cut it because I can't. I cannot with the chewing. I can't with the whole cat. The cat stuff, like, really upsets me, like, very much. So oftentimes I will, like, cut that part because I just can't do it. Okay, why is, like, my camera? Okay. Okay. It's very close up. Okay, yeah, I have to cut it at a certain point because some things, like, are very bothersome to me and I stop, like, doing fun, silly reactions at a certain point when those topics are introduced to me. So I'm just gonna call it, oh my God, the spiral, the pre-crash out. It's a lot. It's still somewhat entertaining, but the entertainment level is declining. So I wonder for how long she can carry this on while people are still invested and still wanting to watch. So we shall see. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it till the end, appreciate you being here. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below as you normally do. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!